How are the drivers? So we are racing here today in Abu Dhabi. Shown a decider for the World Driver Championship. It was an amazing race from both drivers, Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. But at the end of the day, Max Verstappen was able to seal his first ever F1 title. And who would have thought? Who would have thought? Nobody would, to be honest. I will send you the link now. Oh, I can hear myself. Sorry, apology for that. So the session is now. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? Today marks the last ever race of the third season of WRA. Welcome to WRA for one last dance here in Abu Dhabi. Some of the drivers have started to leave the pits. Well, we can see some new names here today. For example, this War Paint 786. I've never seen him race here before. Might be a pleasure to see him race for the first time here for us in WRA. Unfortunately today I don't have a co-commentator. Jordi is not able to make it, so it's gonna be me and you, mano a mano. And I hope that you will like this. The game does not really have the updated Abu Dhabi layout. So we are still playing with the old layout. And what a season it has been. We have seen we have shared the happy and the bad memories. We have passed through a lot in the past season, and luckily we were able to continue with you guys, and I'm really thankful for your support and everything. I'm really thankful. So this is Warpaint, who will be going for his first lap. There's another Aston Martin that I can see. For example, this is Steph Hamsel, who is going on his first lap. Steph, for example, was a new name this season in WRA, and he has shown us that new drivers can be surprising in certain tracks. This is Steph Hamsel as he goes into second sector on the first DRS zone in Abu Dhabi. Goes under the third gear. Well, this turn has been changed in the new Abu Dhabi layout, opening up the second DRS zone. Going down into second gear. He's short shifting a lot. That's a very good technique. Now, a couple of right-hander turns. Ooh, oversteering a little bit, and goes now into the last two right turns. Steph Hamsel will be crossing the finish line and getting a benchmark lap time of so his lap was disabled. We're gonna look at the Alfa Romeo behind him of Jona Grek, who crosses the finish line and sets a benchmark lap of a 135.5. Let us know in the chats whether you're enjoying watching WRA. Let us know if there are any suggestions. Let us know if there's anything we can make better. I would love to hear your feedback. Warpaint was able to register a lap time of a 1:39.3. Anna, you are the benchmark for friendship. Thank you, man. Thank you. And I can see a Ferrari. I can see a Ferrari benefiting from the slipstream of Warpaint. This is the German Zauberdrache in his Ferrari, number 72. Zauberdrache has had his ups and downs this season. My goodness. As he jumps right on top of the curb. Kids, close your eyes. He's benefiting to the maximum with the DRS from Warpaint. As Warpaint, wow. I mean, I don't know about you, but for me, it looked as if Warpaint was doing him a favor in the last 2 DRS zones. Now Zauberdrache goes into 3rd sector. This sector has been changed in the new Abu Dhabi layout, but the game has not been updated yet. Now 2 right turns from Zauberdrache. It's not his best lap because he went oversteering on top of the curb. And that's a 1:37.1. A not so bad lap from Zauberdrache. I missed that Tim scored a 1:36.1 in his Williams. Tim is the owner of this league. And Leroy scores 1:44.8. I'm sure that's not his best lap time. Leroy is a very good driver. And Cass Boshuis scores a 1:36.7. As Ramazan in the red Ferrari scores a 1:35.6. Now we're going to have the McLaren of Evan crossing the finish line, and it's provisional pole position with 1:35.1. What a lap from Evan! All purple. The Williams of LN Visser. Ooh! Apologies, that's the Alpine, and he oversteer a lot. Score a lap time. Same thing for Fire Cop, for Mimula 1, for Lucas Faust, for Juan, the current season champion, and for Julian Klosman. He's going to be able to dethrone Evan from this provisional pole position. Stay with us and watch. So Jake Marsh scores a 1:40.8. There goes another. Leroy goes to the pits. I can see the Mercedes of Lucas Faust, who will be going in for a lap. He's preparing, and I'm going to be on board with Lucas Faust, who goes in for his first lap in Abu Dhabi. So Lucas goes into sector 1. Goes into the second turn. Now going into sector 2, and it's a purple sector 1 from Lucas Faust. Now the slowest turn of the whole circuit. Goes into the first DRS zone. Enables DRS under the Pirelli board. And now under the second Pirelli board, goes right next to the main stand, down into second gear, as it goes into the S. Now goes under the Yas Marina board, enabling DRS. Going into sector 3, and it's a purple sector 2 by Lucas Faust, down into third gear. He's short shifting to make it run a little bit faster. Goes under the DHL board. And as I was saying a couple of minutes ago, this whole sector has been changed and tweaked a little bit in the actual Grand Prix that we've had today. Now Lucas Paus will be looking to go to the main straight with a little bit of oversteer across the finish line, and it's only at 135.2. So the last sector cost him big time. That little oversteer has ruined his lap. It could have been pole position. Is Overtakes. How can I watch highlights? For highlights, you press on the red button. Some people have yet to score a lap time. This is Stefan Hamsel, for example, in his Aston Martin. By the way, Aston Martin have been very disappointing this year in Formula One, in the Formula One season. Only one podium for Sebastian Vettel. And Stefan Hamsel messed up his lap. It's a red lap. For Sky customers, for Sky customers, you may press on the red button to watch the highlights again. And ladies and gents, Juan gets the pole position. It's a 135.0. It's a double heads up for McLaren. Very good stuff from Leroy at 135.057. Oh my lord. 100 separating them. Very good stuff from Leroy. Never ever underestimate him. He's one of the elites. As the other Red Bull is going in for he ruined his lap, and it's a red lap. So we're gonna take a look at the other drivers who, for example, this is Ramazan. I think he's gonna prepare himself to go for another lap. Ramazan. Ramazan had pole position back in the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix in Jeddah. Ramazan now going into third sector. Next to the Yas Marina. Next to the Marina Bay. You can see the fancy boats with the champagne and the women right next to the track, alongside the track. Ooh, that's a mistake from Ramazan, costing him his lap. And he goes right back to the pits. Fire Cop is going for an out lap as well. So we still have a few drivers who have not completed any lap times yet. Talking about LN Visser, who is a new driver. I'm seeing him for the first time. I'm talking about Stefta Hamsel, about Fire Cop, about Mimula 1, and Julian Klosman. These people have yet to score a lap time, as the others have scored amazing lap times. This is Jordi Fienstra in the chats, my co-commentator. Unfortunately, he's not available today, but he is sending you his hello, and he's sending good luck everyone in the chats. Well, big shout out to Jordi Fienstra, a great guy. This is Julian Klosman in the Alpine and his lap. Thank you, Jordi. Thank you. There was the yellow flag. Oh, Julian Klosman had a purple sector 1. And now he's benefiting from the slipstream of Tim Den Haya, as Tim moves. Well, of course, Tim was doing him a favor, and this part of the circuit has been changed in the new Abu Dhabi layout. As Julian Klosman goes into sector 3 at 57.9 till now. One sector to go, few turns to go, and it's the starting line. Oh, he goes off track. He lost a lot of time in the third sector. Yet, it's a 135.6, which is a very good lap. So imagining he has not done this mistake in the third sector, what could we have gotten? I don't know. The session is over. We are waiting for the remaining drivers to cross the finish line. So our professional pole sitter, Leroy, with Huo in second. They're so close to each other. Leroy going back to the pits. Again, guys, I would like to thank the viewers for all of the support. This is Warpaint. I was going purple and I got no fuel on sector 3. Oh man. Oh man. I'm sorry to hear this, Warpaint. I'm curious to know your name though, or like what do you want me to refer to you as? Is it Warpaint or any other names? Also, I would like to thank every single one of the viewers. You guys have been amazing. Stefta Hamsel, also thank you so much. Your support has been great, and I would like to thank you a lot for this season, because without you, we could have. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! It's a 134.6 for Juan and a 134.8 for Ramazan. Oh, within a blink of an eye. Warpaint is good. Okay, Warpaint. Wow. So I cannot even turn my eye to close my eyes for a second. As Julian Klosman crosses that finish line and remains 7th. I was saying thank you so much for this season. It has been amazing. Thanks to you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for staying by my side through the tough and the good times. I really appreciate what you have done this season. Thank you so much. As we go for one final dance in Abu Dhabi. By the way, ladies and gents, for the new drivers and for those who don't know, next week we are doing the WRA x VRS annual dinner. So technically it's gonna be a meeting. We're gonna play games and we are gonna eat the dinner together over a meeting. If you're interested to join, check out the link in the description of the WRA account on Instagram, and we would love to see you there. Till now we have a lot of drivers, around 20 drivers participating in this event. We would love to see you. So, ladies and gents, this is how the standings are. Juan first, Ramazan second, Leroy third, in fourth Evan, in fifth Lucas Faust, in sixth Yona, Greg in seventh, Julian Klosman in eighth, Casbos House, in ninth Jake Marsh, in 10th Fire Cop, in 11th Tim, in 12th Zauber Drache, in 13th Warpaint, in 14th LN Vister, in 15th Stefte Hamsel with no time. Same thing for Mimula 1. Stay with us till the race. I would like to ask the viewers, what are your thoughts on the actual race that happened today in Abu Dhabi? Let us know. Did you enjoy the race? Did you like the result, the end result? Were you a fan of this or not really? What is your opinion? I'm really curious to know. What do you think? Personally, I've loved it, and I've never been so much filled with adrenaline. It was an amazing, amazing, amazing race. Probably one of the best races I have ever watched in my life. Speaking of 25 years of experience. The drivers are going to go for their out lap. Again, thank you so much for everyone in the chats. Whether you are watching this video, whether you are watching the replay, if you press on the red button to watch the highlights for the Sky subscribers, if you're just a member of this community, I want to thank your support because it really meant a lot for the past year. Has been amazing, and I'm really #blessed to meet and to know all of you people. This community is rich. It's rich with good quality people. So I'm really blessed to be a part of this community. And I would like to wish the drivers a good luck in this final dance of this season in WRA. So, as you know, Abu Dhabi is probably the fourth race that we've had this season in an Arabic country. In the Middle East, we've had races in Qatar, we've had races in Saudi Arabia, we've had races in Bahrain, and now in the Emirates. I'd like to thank all of you, the viewers. Yordi, good luck, saying good luck once again. Let's hope for a good race. Thank you, Yordi. Ladies and gents, the formation lap is over. The formation lap is over, and we are getting ready for one last dance. Ladies and gents. Ladies and gents, we are preparing ourselves for one last dance with WRA in Abu Dhabi. More paint. Oh, poor. He gets a jump start. A very good start from Ramazan as he tries to go to the inside, and he pushes Juan off the track, and Juan goes on with the first place. Is this legal though? We don't really know, and there's a yellow flag, and looks like the Alfa Romeo of Yona has lost it. It's a yellow flag. Juan goes away with the first position, and looks like an Alpine was going for it, and he overtook Evan and Casper's house. This is Julian Klosman with ERS. No DRS, and after the first, before the first 3 laps of the race. As Lucas Faust made a move on Ramazan. Ramazan goes for the switchback. He pushes Lucas off track, and I'm not really sure that's the cleanest moves out there. They're still side by side. And Lucas goes away with the second place. You can see the Alpine of Julian Klosman just cruising around, you know? Cutting through corners and just going through. Things have started to shape up. Zauber makes a very good move on Warpaint. So there aren't a lot of overtaking places in this circuit. Tim Den Haya makes a move on Evan in the McLaren. As Evan, Tim goes off track here. 2 cars are is that a DNF? More paint. Oh, yeah. How can you hit the wall inside the pit? So Jake Marsh is out of the session. And it's a virtual safety car, so the drivers are forced to reduce their pace by 40%. As Juan went away with the first place. So, till now it's a 3-way battle between Juan, Lucas Faust, and Ramazan. Drivers will be prepared to race once again as the lights go green and the cars go vroom, and Lucas Faust is going vroom vroom right behind Juan. The controversial German driver who has had his success in WRA previously. He's half a second behind Juan. So is Ramazan. So is Leroy. Julian Klosman receives his first penalty. Could be the first of many. And I can see Jona Grek right behind Zauber Drache as Jona Grek makes a move on the German Zauber. Zauber goes to the pits. It seems that he is going for a nose change, for a front wing change. Juan is still first. Now this is one overtaking spot on the main straights. Ramazan is getting closer to Lucas Faust. The DRS has been enabled for the drivers. They're allowed to use it. Take a look at Julian Klosman, who overtakes his teammate LN Visser on the main straight. There were no team orders, just go with it. Lucas Faust made a move on Juan from the outside. An outstanding move by Lucas Faust, who is now controlling the pace of the race. And Evan goes side by side with Tim. Tim is who's not allowing him to go through. Evan lost another position to Steph Hamsel as he tries to go to the inside. That was a risky move. And he spins around. Lost so many positions by trying to send it. Did I send it or didn't send it? He didn't send it. As Lucas Faust scores the fastest lap of the race. No flag sector 3 looks like, oh boy. Jonas not gonna complete the race. And it's the safety car is out, but I wasn't able to see what happened with Jonas' car. I didn't see, they removed it. Jonas is out, the safety car is in. I wonder what happens if you crash into the safety car. I really have the curiosity to know what happens if you crash into the safety car in this game. The safety car is waiting for the leader of the queue, which is Lucas Faust. Get behind it. Again, ladies and gents, it has been an outstanding season with WRA. But as you know, unfortunately, everything has an end. Lucas Faust, how smart, he goes to the pits. And so do the first 3 drivers as well. They're all going for the looks like Lucas goes for the hards as the others are going for the mediums, and who's gonna be on top? It's Lucas. He kept his first position. A very excellent pit. A very excellent pit by the Mercedes crew. Now the leader of the queue is Steph Hamsel, who is on 4-lap-old mediums in the Aston Martin. Speaking of safety cars, I know that during safety cars, the race gets so boring and there's usually nothing to talk about, but I'm gonna talk about weird things to keep you entertained. Gear is always late. Like, let me explain myself better. The game is late compared to the season, the actual F1 season. For example, this game, Formula 1 2021, was released in July, I think, or August. And when it was released, we were probably halfway through the season. Same thing I assume for the next game. So we are gonna keep on racing with the Formula 1 2021 game, even through the Formula 1 2022 season, actual season that I'm talking about. As some drivers are going back to the pits. You see the boards of the crew. They are going in for another lap. Well, I know. You know something. A lot of people ask me or tell me that during the Formula 1 off season it gets a lot boring, but don't worry. I've got the solution for you. There are a few things that you can do to kill the boredom and to get through till March. For example, you can watch a lot of different racing series. For example, Formula E. I know some people complain that the sound is so annoying, or it has almost no sound at all, and it's all street circuits. But Formula E has been growing so much. It's close racing. It's always exciting. It's always unpredictable. There are a lot of crashes, and they have a lot of cool technologies. Like, for example, this year and the first time ever, they are gonna have drone cams, which is really cool for a racing series. Another thing that you can do during the off season of Formula 1, you can play the Formula 1 game, which is like duh, I know, right? You can train on a few tracks. You can join a racing league like WRA is one. VRS is another racing league. You can see another league called GTR. Plenty of racing leagues on Instagram. And if that's not good enough for you, you can play some other games. You can pass the time with I don't know, Fortnite, Call of Duty, Battlefield. The new Battlefield 2042 is really nice, even if it has bad reviews at the moment. The things you can do, you can go outdoors, explore the nature. I know this sounds boring, but really, it's really fun if you know what to do, if you set a specific goal for yourself every day. Safety car is going back to the pits, and the race will be resumed. In Abu Dhabi, in the 6th lap, 7th lap actually, lights go green, cars go vroom. Good restart from Stefte Hamsel, who keeps the first position. Ellen Vissa still in 2nd place. There's a delay with more paint. Went to the pits. He went during the wrong time to the pits. Lost so many time. And oh boy. Yellow flag for Zalbadrache car. But he's still able to carry on. He's currently in 13th place. Stefte Hamsel is the current leader. Whoa. Lucas Foss tries to go side by side with Ellen Visser round the outside. What an outstanding move. What an outstanding move, and how nicely defended from Ellen Visser as Lucas Foss has now ERS and DRS. He has better grip. He goes for it and steals the 2nd place. But what? Wow. Nicely defended from Ellen Visser. What am I watching? And now he lost it. That was some ferocious defending from Ellen Visser, but he was not able to keep holding on to the vicious attacks of Lucas Post, who stole the 2nd place. Same thing for Juan, who stole the 3rd place as well. And Ramazan round the outside does an outstanding move with Ellen Visser. Same thing for Leroy and Evan. What is happening with Ellen Visser? Take a look at Evan, who is very close to Leroy. I feel so close to you right now. That's the song. That's the name of the song. And the song is happening right now. As Leroy gets away, it creates a small gap. A little bit behind. There's fighting between Tim and Fire Cop. Tim has drained his DRS. Now he entered the DRS detection zone. He's gonna have DRS in the second DRS zone. Tim Denhaya behind Fire Cop, who is right behind LN Visitor, who lost so many positions. He was second. He was not able to hold on to the second place. Tries to defend on the outside. Well defended by LN Visitor underscore. Keeping Fire Cop behind him, and that's a friendly nudge from Tim to the back of Fire Cop's car. In third place, Juan Hernandez. The RS is now enabled. Right behind, Lucas Faust. Julian Klosman is getting closer to Tim. Tim pulls a move to the inside of Fire Cop and now to the outside. Very good move by Tim, costing Fire Cop 2 positions. Made it look so easy. Julian Klosman says thank you very much and takes the 9th place. We've had some fight. Second place for Juan Hernandez takes the 2nd place from Lucas Faust as Julian Klosman overtakes Tim. Now Tim has to defend from Casbo's house. Julian Klosman with DRS. He goes side by side with LN Visser, and he takes the 7th place for him. No team orders for the Alpines, and that's Casbo's house pulling a Lewis Hamilton. So it's a double Alpine followed by a double Williams. Currently on board with Evan. Zalbadrache gets penalty. We have a yellow flag, sector 1. It looks like it's Tim is out. That's a DNF for Tim. And I hope that's not another safety car. I hope Tim is okay. Oh, what are you doing? What is Zalbadrache doing? What is Zalbadrache doing? Cutting through, and Steph oversteers. I think he's cursing right now. He's using a lot of Dutch bad words. Lost so many positions by a silly mistake. For one, said thank you very much and took the 1st place. Lucas Faust lost a few positions too. We go to green flags. Race has been resumed. Now the single Williams of Casbo's house behind Julian Klosman. We do have another yellow flag. It's Mimula 1. The lone Toro Rosso driver. Steph the pits. He's gonna change his worn out mediums. That's Leroy. Take a look at Leroy. What a race he's having today. Half a second behind Ramazan. Half a second behind him, Evan. 4 seconds behind Lucas Faust. Less than a second, Ellen Visser behind. Half a second, Julian Klosman, followed by Kasper's House. Less than a second. 1 second behind him, Fire Cop. 9 seconds behind him. More than 9 seconds. 14 seconds behind Salvador Ache. 11 seconds behind Steph Hamsel, who just left the pits. 12 seconds behind Mimula 1, who's spinning a lot. Having a hard time controlling the car. In 13th place, Warpaint. 35 seconds behind. Nice save from Warpaint. Ramazan going right behind Leroy. Well done. Well done, Leroy, who stole the second place from Ramazan. A textbook driver as the other Red Bull of Warpaint. He's just spinning around and round and round. Leroy getting the fastest lap. Very good drive, very class drive from Leroy. And Kasper's House gets inside the Alpine sandwich as he overtook Ellen Visser and took the 7th place for him. Awesome stuff. And safety car, but what for? It's the DNF of Warpaint. Salvador Ache and Steph Hamsel benefited from it. I think the same thing for Mimula 1. He goes into the pits. Poor Warpaint was making his debut in WRA. I hope he's safe. The second safety car of the race today. The leader of the race, Juan Hernandez, changes his tires, goes to the pits. Keeping the second place. Now the leader of the race is Ramazan. Behind the Aston Martin. Well, during the first safety car, I was talking about the activities that you can do during the off season. Well, if you're a sports fan, you're never gonna run out of sports. You know, you have football. You've got the NHL playoffs. You've got the NFL playoffs. You've got the NBA. In football, you've got the Champions League. You've got the regular leagues. You've also got WRC. I think it's gonna start somewhere soon. Sébastien Ogier was last winner. You've got a lot of other racing leagues. For example, personally, I'm a fan of the Japanese Super GT and the Japanese Super Formula. These are two of the elite racing divisions in Japan. Some of the best drivers have competed there. For example, Pierre Gasly was the Super Formula champion before he joined Formula 1. Other activities that you can do, personally, well, the activities can be Formula One related, and they can be non-Formula One related. You gotta do a lot of things in your life. Your life shouldn't really be centered around one hobby. You've gotta create for yourself multiple hobbies, different hobbies, so you would never be bored. You would never feel lonely, because mental health is a serious issue that a lot of people really underestimate or make fun of. I just want to point out that it's a real thing, and people can be really negatively affected um, in mental health. So you gotta keep yourself entertained, because YOLO, you only live once, and since you only live once, you've got to make the best out of it. You've got to live happily, smile, and once you go through life, you're gonna learn that it's not really worth it. The small fights, the stupid fights and disputes that you make with others. You know, it's not really worth it. It's just a waste of time. Life is too short for this. Some off F1 hobbies that you can make, as I was saying a couple of minutes ago, could be probably hiking outside. You know, we all know that winter is coming. Brace yourselves. And you know what happens when winter comes. The nature is going to be covered with white stuff. I'm talking about snow. And usually a lot of people go to ski vacation during winter. This is one thing that you can do. Winter, you can watch some movies with your families during the winter vacation. You can do a lot of stuff, but most importantly, stay safe, because the numbers of ant rona are increasing a lot. So be careful, stay safe. The safety car is gonna go into the pits. We have talked a lot of Formula One things, and Ramazan crosses the finish line. Lights go green, cars go vroom, and Ramazan is vroom vroom first. You're gonna see overtaking. Evan and Leroy. Evan really wanted to go for it, but he didn't go for it. He did not send it. I'd like to remind our dear viewers that there are no DRS in the next. There won't be DRS in the next 3 laps because of the safety car that just happened. Stefta Hamsel. Nicely done, nicely done. Tries to make a move on Zawadacha. Zawadacha pushes him off track. Stefta Hamsel. Front. Evan sends it from the inside. He touches Leroy. Leroy decides to cut the turn. I don't know if that's legal or not. Leroy goes off track once again. We've got a yellow flag. It's a green car. It's an Aston Martin. Sector 3, but the car is going. It's still continuing. It's Stefta Hamsel. And Evan took the place from. Leroy lost the car and lost so many positions with that. And I'm sure he's cursing in Dutch. A lot of Dutch cursing words are on his mind right now. We got Juanito right behind Ramazan. He's not even using ERS. He's using it now. What a smart move. He goes from the outside. A very good move from Juan. And now Ramazan is in an orange McLaren sandwich. Almost halfway through the race. And Juan is leading the race. Ramazan has started to struggle with the worn out mediums. This is a fire cop behind Casbo's house. Yellow flag sector 3, I believe this is Formula 1. Who goes to the pits? Poor Leroy, who is now last. This man is really unlucky. He's a very talented driver. He has a lot of potential, but he's just unlucky. What Overtakes is doing, corner cutting, and Evan took the second place from Ramazan. Ramazan at this, whoa, Lucas Faust bounces back in third place. Ramazan is now like a lion without teeth with his worn out mediums. Lucas Faust takes out Evan as well. Had a fight with Fire Cop and Boss House, and Boss House was the victim of this fight. Currently in 6th place. Lucas Faust now in a McLaren sandwich. Ramazan goes to the pits, handing the 4th place to Fire Cop. And Casbo's House 5th now. LN Visser 6th, Stefta Hamsil 7th. Ramazan changed his tires now, gonna go in the tunnel, in the underground pit of Abu Dhabi. Zauberdrache now in the pit, changing his front wing, has completely broken his front wing, doing a nose job and now leaving the pits. In 11th place, Leroy, who overtakes Zauberdrache. Mimula 1 in his turn also overtakes Zauberdrache too. Evan 7/10 behind Lucas Faust. And another yellow flag in sector I. I think it was Zauberdrache. On cold tires, you need to warm up your tires before you go for it. And Stefta Hamsil 2/10, 3/10, 1/10 behind. And then Visser, this is not really an overtaking spot. Oh, there was a little bit of contact, and what are you doing? What are you doing, Steph? As LM Visser, this is when things start to go personal between the drivers. Guys, you need to chill. You need to chill. You need to chill. This is starting to become aggressive between Stefta Hamsil and LN Visser. They're not willing to let it by easily. Steph tries to make a move around the outside with a lot of contact. A lot of contact. They go side by side. They're still hitting each other, and oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Could have been a deadly deadly crash from Ellen Visser, who... What is he doing? What is he doing now? He let his teammate Julian Klosman by. I think he's so angry. I don't know what country is he from, but I'm sure that he has a lot of bad words in his mind in his country's spoken language. Things weren't very clean between him and Steph de Hamsel, and he was the victim of that fight. He completely lost his front wing, and now he's 8th. Ruining his lap, and now Ramazan steals the 8th place from him. It's getting dark and darker in Abu Dhabi. Things have started to shapen up. All of the drivers were able to create a gap between them and the cars behind them. We are going to wait for a miracle to happen. Sure, Ellen Visser is going to the pits back. Change his front wing. And ideally he should change his tire for a faster compound. The medium is ideal. And thanks to that he lost 2 positions. Now he's 11th. He was having a good race though, shame. What happened? This is Ramazan. Ramazan approaching Julian Klosman. Ramazan is striking through up the field, 2/10 behind Julian Klosman in the Alpine. Ramazan in a red tractor called Ferrari tries to go on the inside. Whoa, he goes for the switchback. Nicely done from Ramazan. Nice reflexes from the Dutch driver, who takes the 7th place from Julian Klosman. Nicely done. Julian Klosman not willing to give up. He tries to send it in a horrible way. As he spins Ramazan. That was a bad move. That was a very bad move from Julian Klosman, and he needs to let Ramazan by. Oh my goodness! Ramazan goes for the revenge. This is not very clean. Well, I would like to apologize. I'd like to apologize for the dear viewers if they had to see such scenes. Our league is a very clean league, and what is happening today is an exception. Camera is on board with Juan, who is the leader of the race. He's also the championship winner. He secured his championship and now he's racing for fun. Good stuff from Leroy as he overtakes Julian Klosman, and now Leroy is in 8th place. We've had a yellow flag, and it's Lucas Faust who lost a position to Evan, and it's a 1-2 for McLaren now. 7 laps to go for the end of the race. Now Fire Cup looking to challenge Lucas paused, but he's outside the DRS zone. Now Ellen Visser overtakes Mimula 1. Another yellow flag. Another yellow flag, Mimula 1 losing his front wing. And this is the Alpine of Julian Klosman. And we've got a virtual safety car. I don't know if he did this on purpose, but he just received a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I really don't know if he's doing this on purpose. Juan is still the leader of the race. Evan second. Lucas Post in third place. I've got Tim Denhaya in the chat saying Salim with exclamation points. My friend, amazing stream so far. Thank you. Yeah, I've talked to my internet provider and he changed things. Thank you, Tim. Have you been watching the whole time? Your crash has been unfortunate. Lucas Post. He sent it on lapping cars after I crashed. Well, nice. I mean, I've been talking, I've been asking people to comment, but you haven't commented, you haven't said anything this whole time. Come on, man, I got bored this whole time and I was talking to myself, or were you watching when I was talking about hobbies and things you can do in the Formula 1 off-season? Evan is 7/10 behind Juan. 8/10 now. Less than a second. Six laps to go. Stefte Hansel receives another penalty. Yeah, Tim, I'm asking you, were you watching this whole time? He said after I crashed, but this whole time were you watching when I was talking about different things behind the safety car? I have the stream open, but talking to my friends who also racing right now. Oh, okay, okay. Seems Evan is gaining a lot of advantage on Juan. 7/10 now behind, but didn't have the audio on. Oh, okay, okay. 8/10 now. So as things are heading, it seems that we are going for a 1-2 for McLaren. McLaren are having an amazing on the Drivers' Championship. Okay, thank you, Tim. Are there going to be team orders between them? Take a look at Evan. Take a look at Evan. Now he's half a second behind Juan Hernandez. I'd like to point out to the dear viewers and tell them that the Abu Dhabi layout has been changed in the actual race today in Abu Dhabi, of course, obviously, in this in sector 3 and a little bit in sector between sector 1 and 2, in sector 2 to be accurate. But we haven't got the updates yet in the game. It's a great day for Dutch fans today. So Evan is gaining a lot on the straights, while Juan is gaining on the medium to fast turns. Yeah, I mean, I was saying just from slow to medium speed turns. I can hear my cat meowing in the background. Only 8/10 behind. Evan will be going into the DRS zone. He's gonna enable his ERS. He's waiting. He's charging it up for the second DRS zone. Take a look at Steph there, Hamsel. 7/10 behind Kaas Boshuis. And I think that's how you pronounce it in Dutch. Oh, take a look at Evan. 2/10 behind. He was trying to go for it as Julian Kloosman gets the fastest lap time. It's going to be one extra point to him. We have seen a lot of argy-bargies. We've seen a lot of crashes today. Yay. Very, very unfortunate for Julian Kloosman. How could this happen? He needs to stay in the top 10 in order to secure that extra point. We have seen a lot of dirty moves here today. A lot of dirty battles, and I would like to apologize from the dear viewers and tell them that our league is a very clean league, but the events that happened were unfortunate. And I'm sure the stewards are going to take the necessary actions as Stefter Hamsel drained out his energy system. He goes very close to Casper's house. Is it going to be right now? Is it going to be right now? As tries to send it, but Cas closes the door. And now enabling DRS. DRS is very low. You need to save it, Steph. You need to save it as Cas tries to go weaving around, but there's nothing that he could do. And Stefter Hamsel steals the 5th place from him. Very good stuff from 2 Dutch drivers. What a day for Dutch drivers. By the way, after Max Verstappen winning the championship. And so what was that? Salvador crashed with Julian Kloosman. Cas Boshuis isn't very satisfied about this. Now with 2 laps to go. And it seems that Stefter Hamsel is getting away with it. A very good day for McLaren at the office. It's not that easy to take 1-2. And till now, oh, another yellow flag. It's a blue car. It's the Alpine of, who's that? Julian Kloosman, I think, who's carrying on. But Julian needs to keep his car together. He needs to push it till the end if he wants to. What is he doing? If he wants that extra point, he's gonna DNF. Don't really know what I'm watching right now. At this point, he's gonna cause a virtual safety car, I believe. A 3-second time penalty for Stefter Hamsel. One is beginning the last lap. Now going into the slowest turn of the whole circuit. going into Sector 2 with the DRS. And I think Evan is outside the DRS zone. No, he's still in the within the DRS zone. Less than a second, now 7/10. I don't know if he's gonna send it last lap of the race. It's now or never if he wants to dream of a Grand Prix victory in WRA. One last time. Oh, a tiny mistake from Juan, who goes off track. Evan with the DRS. Well defended by... Juan lets him by. Team orders. Team orders. Team orders by McLaren. He lets him by. but I'm curious to know, do they have a James in the McLaren, or who was it that called Evan and called Juan and told him to let Evan by? So a lot of fans don't really like it whenever there are team orders, because it kills the racing, kills the fun. Nonetheless, it has been an amazing race here today, and it's a 1-2 for McLaren, another 1-2 for McLaren, and another victory for Evan, who would be very, very happy about this. So this is what happened in this race today. We're still waiting for the last 3 drivers to cross the finish line and to confirm the results. And before the stream ends, if you're still watching this video, don't leave now. I have a special message to deliver for you before I stop the stream. Please stay till the end. Please stay till the end. Don't go anywhere. So the final 2 drivers to cross the finish line are going to be Leroy. Very unlucky today. A great driver, but very unlucky. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? And Visser. So, ladies and gents, before you go anywhere, let me show you. Stefta Hamsel has been voted as the driver of the day. A victory for Evan. So, ladies and gents, as I'm waiting for the final grid. So this is what happened in today's race. Evan won the race. Second place, sharing the podium with him, his fellow in McLaren, Juan Hernandez in 3rd place, Lucas Faust in 4th, Firecop in 5th, Cas Boshuis in 6th, Ramazan in 7th, Stefta Hamsel in 8th, Leroy in 9th, LN Visser, who is a newcomer, in 10th, Julian Klosman in 11th, Zauberdrache, 12th, Formula 1, 13th, Warpaint, 14th, Tim Den Haya, 15th, Yona Grek, 16th, Jake Marsh. Ladies and gents, this is the end. It has been a wonderful season at WRA. We have had ups and downs. We have shared the goods and the bads. But through the bads, you have been with me. You have supported me till the end, mentally, emotionally, and everything. And I would like to thank you very much for this season. Thank you for the support. Thank you for your loyalty. You people are true friends. This is a very, very, very professional league. It has been so much fun. I have been waiting and looking forward for Sundays only to spend that time with you. Thank you so much. I am really #blessed to be part of this community. Thank you, and I hope to see you next week in the WRA annual event. If you missed it, you can join on the link in the description of the WRA Instagram page. Thank you so much for watching this stream, and I hope to see you soon next season in WRA. Stay safe, stay classy, Merry Christmas, and Happy Holidays. Goodbye.